Morning everybody, it's Thursday morning, bright and early on the plot, and I'm just showing you what I've been up to on the last couple of evenings. I've been coming down after work. The raised beds I've constructed there, I've topped them up with some soil and some homemade compost which I've made. It's been sitting in for about 2 years now. I've planted the courgettes, pumpkins, and what I've done then is just covered it with a bit of straw. A couple of reasons really, to try and maintain moisture, and also later on when it starts to fruit, the fruit's not going to be rotting on the floor. Keep it off the soil a bit. I've got courgettes in the first two beds. The third bed just coming up now is pumpkins, and then the last two I've got only one in. Reason being, one of them's a giant marrow I managed to get some seeds out of, so I shall see how that fares this year. And then at the end I've got a pumpkin variety Atlantic Giant, so I'm going to give that a try this year, different variety. I usually just use Spellbound, and I managed to get a 32 pounder from that a couple of years ago, so I've just been saving the seeds really since then, and then trying to get one which will topple and exceed that. Just take you over to the strawberry bed. It's a lot better now. Now I've had it weeded. I got in there last night, got a heaped wheelbarrow full of thistles, nettles, docks, whatever you want. It was in there, but it's freed that up nicely, prevents it choking them now. And I have noticed since going into them, there's some little strawberries forming, so I could be having my first picking of strawberries in, say, about 3 weeks. The black currants I noticed also, they've got a little bit of fruit on, so the bees have been working the magic. A couple of strawberry beds here I made about 3 years ago, they just need sorting out now. So it's a job I'm going to get on with this morning before I go to work. This section here is getting cut day by day, really getting into it, getting all the thistles and everything out. This is where I'm going to have my sweet corn. This year I'm going to try a different method of growing, and it's a method which they describe as 3 sisters planting, although my version is just going to be 2 sisters. What you have is the sweet corn, you have the squash which are grown between the sweet corn, which acts as a ground cover. That's my formula I'm going to use this year. But for the 3 sisters, you add the runner beans. The sweet corn acts as like a cane or a climber for the runner beans, and as I just said previously, then the squash keeps in the moisture and acts as a ground cover. So it's a great way, but I'm just going to do it twofold this time. Runner beans, just there. Lettuce is looking a bit weary, the icebergs I've planted in, but I'm hoping it's just because I've transplanted them. But they've had a week nearly, so I'd have thought they'd have picked up better now. So anyway, that's it really for the time being. So I shall set up and crack on and weed these 2 strawberry beds. Well everyone, that's the 2 strawberry beds done now. I've just had a quick look through that time lapse. It looks like I'm a bit of a thug with the hood up, but it is a bit chilly down here today. Never mind. It's all done now, so I'm quite pleased with that. I've gutted the beds there. They're about 4 foot square, so let's have a think. There's about 9-10 plants in each one, so should have an abundance of strawberries this year. Be nice. So when we're weeding that out, it should prevent them all from choking and restricting them now. I do like strawberries. Well, it's same as any fruit. I don't think there's any better taste than when you pick your own, really. No air miles, no travelling distances, etc. You can just come down like I do. Just pick them off and eat them whenever you like, really. They're lovely. So, that's the bucket. One of those big gorilla buckets you get, them plastic flexi buckets, absolutely rammed to the top. So there was plenty of weeds about, but like I say, it should grow on nicely now. Right, everybody, that's it for this morning. So I shall be back again this afternoon to more than likely do some more weeding somewhere. As you can see, the onions there and the carrots could do with good weeding through. So yeah, that's it for this morning. See you later. Evening all, back again after work. I'm going to have an hour or two and get this cleared. This is my one and only objective this evening. Take it right back to that concrete base there. Get it all weeded, and then I can start preparing then for planting the sweet corn. So I'll get on with this and I'll show you the end results. And there we go, the finished article. All weeded up until the blackberries now, so it's just a case of tying them in at some point. But it looks great. Right, that's it for this evening. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now. Morning everybody, I'm back again. It's a lovely sunny morning, so I thought I'd make the most of this opportunity and just have a half an hour scratching about, doing a couple of jobs just before I go to work. So what I'm going to do is attack loganberries. Got 3 loganberries there all tied in. They're just flowering now, so the bees will be well away doing their work. But there's just a few nettles poking through, so I'm just going to pull those out just to prevent it from choking a bit. Then, if I have enough time, I'll run the hoe down through the onions and get part of that hoed off, so then the weeds can dry out in the sun. It's going to be a nice day today. Okay, see you soon. Well, they look better now they've been weeded through. That's on a bit of a bucket full there, so that should help them grow and spread out nicely. I've made a start already, as you can see there. Just ran the hoe down a couple of the paths which I've created, so with the sun now we should get the weeds dried up quickly. And then there's just in between the couple of rows I need to get the smaller hoe out. It's not too bad really, but could still do what we're doing, because there was a stage last year where I left it a bit too late and they were quite big, so I don't want to get that problem again. And it's same with the shallots and around the garlic. It's just a couple of thistles and just running down the middles really, because they're well established now, so they're not going to get choked and prevented, not at this stage. And since I've gutted the strawberries, there's some little ones appearing now, so I could be eating them soon. That will be nice. So that's it for this morning. Back again tonight, just to do a couple more jobs. Steady away, little and often. So I shall see you soon. Evening everybody, back again. It's been a fine day today, so I'm going to make the most of it by having a couple of hours down here. And as I'm at the greenhouse, I am going to tie in and stick a few canes in for the tomatoes to be trained up. Getting quite bushy now, so I'll get into them, get them tied up, cut the side shoots out, and give everything here good watering. Cabbages are absolutely huge, so I can start. Well, I don't say I can start. I could have picked them a couple of weeks back, but I like to have them with big heads. So yeah, they're doing lovely. I notice the sweet peas are coming along nice now. and if you can just look here, I have some germination on the kohlrabi and on the turnips, so I'm quite pleased with that. So I've got time, I'm going to start and tie them up finally, get into them, because I'm producing a few side shoots now of which the fruits are going to set. So for easy pickings and for support, I need to get them done as soon as possible really. So that's my tasks, so I'll crack on and get back to you in a bit. Right then, that's the beefsteak tomatoes staked and tied in. They're about 3 feet high now, so they're doing quite well, and you can just see how they're just starting to develop the first flowers, which is always a good sign. So when they get about 4 trusses and start touching the top of the canes, the roof, about another 4 or 5 foot to go, I'll pinch the top side and just let the fruits set, develop and then ripen. Okay, just an update on the carrots there. They're doing quite well now. They're about 5 or 6 inches high, got plenty of growth, so that's nice. Hopefully I can pick 3 out of them. There's 25 to aim for, so surely I can get 3 nice ones. Right, that's it for the greenhouse. So now I shall tackle the blackberries. Well, there we are. I've tied 2 out of the 3 blackberries. There's one just left to do at the end there. Looks a bit scratty at the moment, but they're tied in, so they should bush out nicely. I should get a bountiful of fruit this year, that'd be nice. So that's it for today everybody. Thank you very much for the new subscribers and to those who comment, like, etc. I do appreciate it. So until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.